So Corey, thank you for being here as always, being the co-founder of APIsec U. So we're launching here today, APIsec U GPT. Take it away. What is this?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. So what we've done is we've taken all of our course content, transcriptions from meetings and past AppSec conferences, AppSec cons, and we've taken all of that, we've packed it into a free custom GPT. And so it should be live as of this morning. Anyone can log into ChatGPT, go to the store, look up AppSec U, and then the AppSec U GPT is going to be there. It's configured to help you out with any of your API security needs. And so you can do everything from feed it an open API spec and, ask it to review it for security vulnerabilities. You can have it help you and advise you on a project that you're working on with APIs. Maybe you need some help in a CTF that allows you to use GPT. Anything like that. This GPT is built to help and has all of the course content, can not only help and advise you, but also point you back to the courses, so that, it looks like you need help with BOLA, then you can go back to a BOLA course or the pentest course and learn more about that, or the OWASP course. And yeah, I can show it off as well when we're ready.
Yeah.
And then just,
Yeah, let's show it off, please. If you think about it, over the last 3 years, we've got, I don't know, dozens of courses. We've done, I don't know, probably 100 different webinars and AppSecCon sessions. There's a lot of expertise. And we were thinking about, like, how do we package that up and make it accessible to the world, right? And Corey, the idea you had, we kind of mimicked it off some of the work you've done already with ChatGPT. Like, we wanted to train a special LLM with all of this API security knowledge.
so what you can do here, you log into ChatGPT. You can go to GPTs. Up here, you should be able to type in AppSec U, and this is the AppSec U GPT. You can start a chat.
I love the logo, man. It's so cool.
Yeah, right. It's great. The
Thank
AppSec U
you, sir.
bot.
Yeah.
Um, so
Corey,
you have a few pre-built options here. So if you want to help me prepare for a security interview, quiz me on API security concepts, then explain my mistakes, I should be able to help you with that. And here you go. You can get your questions out of it, practice. You could even turn on, the voice to be able to go back and forth in a smooth way. Okay, all done with quizzes. Let's review an API spec. Okay, and then you can do something like, I have the crappy open API spec here. We can have it review this spec for security vulnerabilities, order them by the highest risk, and explain how I can remediate my app.
I love the comments coming in here. Yeah, this is so super cool. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Let's see what this comes up with.
So authentication bypass, it's noticing that on these authentication logins, forget passwords, login with token, that authentication is not required. And so, of course, with a auth login or a sign up, that's not going to be the case, but it is pulling that out. And so if you did have a single API request in a very large API with hundreds of endpoints and everything else, this will be able to help you quickly pull that out and find that request to see if it's something that requires additional testing or attention, and should require authentication. Next up, we have BOLA, IDOR endpoints that are affected. And here we can see the user videos. There's this get put delete request, which is definitely worth investigating. the vehicle ID, which anyone that's been through the pen test course knows that this is, one of the biggest findings in crappy. And then as well as the workshop API shop orders. These are all the endpoints that you should investigate for IDOR. And then the fix here, if you were working with an app in a real world situation, then this would be your remediation advice. You can even build out the prompt a little bit better. So, like, help provide professional sources available on the web for the discovered vulnerabilities. You're writing a pen test report and you want to add some sources from OWASP or other locations. This is a quick way that would be able to help you through that. And here you have this nice column presentation, and it's pulling out some OWASP documentation, articles, cheat sheets, all these professional sources that you could leverage in your remediation advice back to the client that you're working with, or internally back to your dev team that you're working on this app with. This is a public GPT. It is on the GPT store, completely free. Of course, ChatGPT can make mistakes. We all know that AI can hallucinate. So if you're getting back URLs or anything like that in here, you always want to validate your findings. And then we did enable the option. So OpenAI does not use APIsec team workspace data to train its models. So we're not going through these. We're not logging the answers or using these as training data. But always be aware, this is on OpenAI's website. It's someone else's servers. So just be conscious of that when you're adding data in here. There are better situations to do that than others. Using confidential data, you probably want to keep that on your own servers locally and not someone else's.
Well, it's a great point here. So we've made this freely available. Anybody can access it, and you can see the link scrolling across the top. And we did approach it from with a sort of a mindset of privacy, right? So this is a private GPT. We ourselves can't see what you're doing with it. If you load your API spec file in here, we won't have access to it. As far as we know, ChatGPT, OpenAI won't either. But use your best judgment there, of course, right? This is the internet. But yeah, I mean, it's some amazing stuff you've already shown us, Corey.
Yeah, this is great for bug bounty hunting. If you want an extra assistant to go through the API, you could literally, you don't have to provide an open API spec. You can take a screenshot of the endpoints that you're looking at. If you're investigating using other tools and you wanted to review the results, you could plug those in.
Hmm.
It's really great as an assistant to help you test.
Yeah, super cool. Um, hey, there we see Eric O'Neill in the chat. Welcome. From Christopher, is there any other AI you are using besides ChatGPT? Have you tried Black Box AI?
No, I haven't tried Black Box. I experimented a lot. I have Olama with local models running, and just got into testing out Hex Strike. If anyone else has it, explored that. That's a lot of fun.
Huh.
As enhancing testers to be the best that they can be.
Well, we got a lot to cover here, but we're going to share a lot more with the community. So expect some emails and LinkedIn posts and all kinds of good stuff. But Corey, thank you, man, for making another amazing asset. And Corey, I don't know when you sleep, because hey, everybody, Corey's got a new course coming out in about 2 weeks. Um, little teaser. Do you want to give a teaser to the group? What you're focused on?
Yeah, so definitely interested in MCP since it's been released and released back to the in a very similar way to the early days of REST APIs where security was not prioritized. And so there's a lot of catch up that's been done. So the course is going to be covering MCP from multiple perspectives. So, one, we're going to learn about the protocol. We're going to be seeing, why was it designed by Anthropic and released, and what are the issues? What real world situations have led to breaches and security incidents already? And how can we test for those on our own, looking at it from a very technical, hands-on perspective, just like we did in the pen test course.
Looking at the comments, I think people are psyched for this course. I myself can't wait for that either.